Hey, good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know. I look tired, right? Well, some nights I'm up. I'm up because I'm praying for people. I'm up because I'm up. Like, not all the time can I sleep all night. The Lord has given me a mission, and I would like to say that I am on post most of the time. However, I need to talk to you all. Look, let me not get distracted by this Christmas, this little, look, Florida Christmas tree. Okay, I don't know who this is going to help. I'm praying that it helps somebody. I am. For some reason, when people start living saved, or they start answering callings, or they move into a new realm in life, they tend to think that it's going to be easy. Mm-mm. When the Lord has called you for something, it's not easy. It's rewarding, but it's not easy. I'm going to share some things with you all because, like I said, I wanted to help somebody. When I was called to come here to Florida, I'll be the first one to let you all know again, I did not want to live in Florida. It was not the place where I wanted to live. I did fight it for a while. My son reminded me yesterday. I remember I was in middle school, and you said we were moving to Florida because that's where the Lord called you to. And I didn't. I ended up marrying somebody, doing what I wanted to do. I ended up marrying somebody, so that took some years, away from what I was supposed to be doing. Well, some things happened. Look back in the videos. Remember to like, subscribe, but look back in the videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. I still had to come where the Lord sent me because my mission for the women, it has not stopped and it will not stop. I know a lot of you all are wondering, like, when will things get better? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Sometimes you're being pushed. If you've been called to something and you don't want to answer, you're going to be pushed. If you don't know what I'm talking about, read the story of Jonah and the big fish. I'm not going to say the whale, I say big fish, but read the story. Read the story of Job. Sometimes things are going to happen. Things are going to happen in your life and you're not going to know why. You're going to be doing fine. And then something's going to happen that's going to take you off your path. Or it's going to try to take you off your path. That's called life. I can't explain to you why you've lost what you've lost. I can't explain to you why you go through what you go through. Listen, when I say that I serve the Lord, right? I help others. I try my best to do what I'm supposed to do. I don't live perfect, but I live to follow a perfect God. Now, there are some times I've cried, y'all. I've cried and I'm like, Lord, what's going on? You said, if I follow your ways, that you'd keep me. You said you'd bless me. I'm going to tell you something else. Sometimes we don't even know when we're being blessed. We don't even know. I woke up yesterday and I just began to walk and pray. And I began to just thank the Lord. I'm in good health. I'm 41 years old. That's not old. However, I know people my age who are very unhealthy and they're going through medical problems. And again, some of the medical problems are not anything that you've done wrong. And then there's some medical problems where you know you don't need to be eating all those pork chops. You know you don't need to be eating that junk food. You know that you were called to have a good diet. We are supposed to be stewards over our body. I got some extra meat. However, I exercise. Try to watch what I eat. I'm doing a lot better nowadays. But if you're not going to do what it takes to keep yourself healthy, you can't complain when you go to the doctor and he gives you a bad report. Some of the things that we go into bad health for, we could prevent. Yeah, we can prevent that. Do you love those hamburgers more and fries? That sweetie meal? Do you love that more than you love your health? It's sometimes I'll eat something and I'm like, or get ready to eat it because lately I throw stuff like away. Sugar stuff that's been around the house, you know. Or if it's just things I know I'm not supposed to eat, I will go ahead and fix it and give it to somebody homeless. But then change the way I'm eating. I'll change the way I'm eating because I know sometimes you're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things. It's never too late to start doing better. It's not. Being real with you all. Now back to what I was saying about this walk. There have been times, I mean, even since I've taken this journey to Florida, here I am. You know, I'm paying bills here. I'm doing all this. You know, it's like, did not have a lot of clients when I first moved here. I've visited Kentucky. And somebody who I thought like would always be there for me asked me to stay at her house. Well, I could have asked another family member, caught them before they left town. When I got there, she didn't let me stay there and has stopped talking to me since then. That hurt because this is somebody I love. When I love you, I love you. There's no half-stepping with it. I would never do somebody like that. I am a woman of my word. I ended up sleeping in my car, you all, outside of the hotel. I mean, I was okay the next day. But to be honest, I just didn't have the money. My thing is this. Before you go, the Lord has gone before you. I came here to Florida. I had a place to live, all that stuff. But you're not promised to have every single thing. Some things are going to be hard. And I'll tell you something else. Something that I've been guilty of too. I have the money. I do believe that. I do believe that I have the money for the hotel and stuff. Sometimes we spend money and we know we may need to save it for something. So when that day comes, you don't have what you need because you spent it. Crazy enough, I spent money that I needed trying to help somebody else. I know I made a video before on here, and I talked about giving somebody all your bricks. Sometimes you're not supposed to help everybody. You're not supposed to give anybody your last dime. If you give people all your bricks, you keep giving, you keep giving, you keep giving. When it comes time to build your own house, you're not going to have any bricks to build it. If you don't understand that, you'll get it later. Don't worry about it. When you're walking in your purpose, don't give up. I'll say that again. Don't give up. The battle may not be easy, but if you give up, I bet you it's going to be right before you are about to have a breakthrough. I really want you all to get this so bad. I want you all to get this so bad. I want you to understand this so bad. If you think back over the years, you've been through some situations and the Lord has never failed you. Never. You might have thought that it was too late, but He's always on time. He is a God of order. So, He's not going to tell you to do anything that He hasn't prepared you to do. Some of us, we're looking, like we're searching for what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to do it. Lord, tell me the next step. Please tell me step by step how it's going to be. Not going to happen. You're not going to get a map to tell you how to walk this life. You're going to have to trust the Lord. Yes, you're going to have to walk by faith. I mean, you're going to have to exercise that faith like you do your body in the gym sometimes. You're not going to always have the money you had. I went from making, well, I would say the minimum range, I went from making $600 a day to making like $100 a week at one point. I knew it wouldn't be easy. There's no way you can just move somewhere, have no clients and stuff like that. But my move was trusting the Lord. I have been called unstable. These things that were said, they've never been said to my face. But I've heard you all. Some of you all who talk about me. And sad thing is, it's family. But that's okay. When God told me my plan, it wasn't a three-way call. I don't expect you to understand. So, I've been called unstable. I've been talked about like, oh, she married somebody else. Listen, I'm not a woman that is bound to somebody who's going to treat me like a dog, lie to me all the time, just do all those things. I know you get married and it's supposed to be forever. It says, what God put together, let no man put asunder. Sometimes we chose our husband. And I do believe with everything in me, and I'm not going anywhere, and he's not going anywhere. I believe that. I believe the man that I'm married to is the man that God chose for me. I took time. I waited. I took the steps the Lord told me to take. Now, when you know the Lord, and He knows the Lord, and you all have prayed about it, you've stood and you know that that's your husband. When you marry him, I do believe that's what He means. There's no divorce. You all know better. Somebody who's for you, he's not going to do things to put your life in jeopardy. He's not going to be doing things to hurt you on purpose. Now, somebody may hurt your feelings. Because, some ladies, you're extra sensitive. So because he's made you cry once or twice by saying something mean or out of frustration, he may have maybe got loud or something. I don't know. That's still your husband. When God sends that man, it's a different kind of man. He may not be rich, but he's going to do everything in his power to protect you and to provide for you. That doesn't mean, ladies, that you don't need to work and you don't need to do anything, because it takes two a lot of times to do a lot. Even if you're not working, he needs you to be praying for him. Okay? Now, prayer. On this journey, it's going to take a lot of praying. I don't mean, Lord, please give me a car because you know I need a new Lexus. I want the white one with the peanut butter interior and the leather seats. No. It's okay to ask for what you want. But it's going to be prayer. Like when you pray, it's like you're setting up an account, a savings for later. And if you pray in the Spirit, like you don't know what you're praying for or about, you may be praying for things that are coming, and you have no idea. It's going to take a lot of prayer. It's going to take you not being lazy. You're going to miss some TV shows. You're going to lose some sleep. Another thing that you're going to lose when you're called to do the Lord's will, come close. You're going to lose some family. You're going to lose some friends. People you thought were friends. But I tell you, a lot of things you lose, they weren't meant to be there anyway. Because if they were, they would have stayed. Right? You don't like the job that you're on. And the Lord keeps telling you, it's okay, find something else. But you're scared that you won't be able to pay your bills. Start applying for those new jobs. Believe that that new job is coming. I mean, stand in it and stand on it. That's all you can do. Again, this journey that you're going on, whether you're going forward, being called, just stepping into a new zone, it's not going to always be easy, but it's always going to be worth it. The rewards you get may not be here on earth. Sometimes your kids being okay, that's a blessing. Your kids praying, just loving the Lord, that's a blessing. There are going to be times when you feel like you can't take anymore because so much is going to hit you at one time. And you still have to be willing to stand. You have to be willing all the time. Even when it looks dark, you still have to trust him. Holy Spirit will guide you. Trust him. I pray that I've helped somebody with something, because I know a lot of people are going through stuff and it'll break you if you let it. And maybe you didn't know how to handle what's going on. Maybe you've been saying to yourself, I keep doing right, but it seems like evil is always present. Guess what? The word said that would happen. Don't give up. Stay in the fight. Stay in the fight for your children, even if they're grown. Stay in the fight for your husband. If you don't have one, stay in the fight for the one before you even get them. Pray for what it is that you want. And once you pray, don't worry yourself. If you worry yourself, what's the use in praying? Quit saying, I know God is going to do it, but there is no but in the Lord. There's no but. He will do what he said he will do. I love you, sis. And I want somebody to feel me. Like, when I say I love you, I want you to know that you're not alone. I really do get up and pray for you. Even the ones I don't know, I'm praying for my ladies who come to this channel. I'm praying for the women around the nation. Continue to pray for me. Like and subscribe. Share. Don't keep it to yourself.